Orchard Hill Hospital was an NHS establishment for long-term care for people with learning disabilities, profound learning disabilities, and some of those disabilities were of a multiple basis. There were some inquiries that took place which did reference that there was institutional abuse at Orchard Hill. So that's why in 2009 the council took over the responsibility for commissioning the services for the residents in Orchard Hill. So we needed to actually act quickly, decisively, and that's what we did.
Glynis was born in 56 and she developed meningitis at a very early age, which has then resulted in the brain damage and learning disability that Glynis now has. She is a typical woman. She loves to shop. She loves nice, pretty things. She likes a lot of pinks. She likes a lot of frills. Our house is very, very important. From the day we arrived here and she was given her keys, it was a blank canvas. There was no furniture. And the minute they told her it was her home, she knew it was her home. And when I took her back to Orchard Hill for the next week before she moved in, all she asked me every day was go home, go home.
Tell me about the nice things that you bought here.
Daddy, home!
When she was younger, she did talk a lot, but unfortunately, being in the hospital environment, that vocabulary wasn't being used. But she now actually says sentences to it. She actually will use those words now in sentences like put the laundry away.
Here's your hand,
Yeah.
Glynis. Here we go.
Hello.
Can we turn the light off?
Yeah.
My name's Jill Flatt, and I'm 66 of age. I've got a big family. I'm an auntie. Got Jeannie, Joni, Rita, Rosie, Pat, Audrey. Got quite a big family. Then I've got Dennis, Peter, Raymond, Ruby.
What did you think when you first walked in and saw this flat?
I thought it was lovely when I saw it. I like my bedroom as well.
Yeah. What do your family think about your new place here?
They like it. They like the flat, so it's a lovely flat.
You must be really pleased with it. And what you've
Yeah.
done.
Yeah, I like this Paul Cullen.
Do you think he likes you?
I think so, because Madalena come down the other day, said Paul was asking about me, saying, where's Jill?
So you always liked cooking?
Yeah, peeled potatoes.
Do you like potatoes? Do you like eating potatoes?
Yeah, I do. And I like eating vegetables as well. My Friday favourite dinner's fish and chips on a Friday. I don't mind how long I take, as long as I do them, you know. It can't be a fast job because I don't want to cut myself, do I?
When I first came to work with Glynis, our whole bedroom was yellow. Everything was yellow, and that's what was written in our care plans and in our PCPs. Glynis loves the colour yellow. So when we went shopping for here, I really expected everything to be yellow and shades of yellow, but in going round the shops and B&Q, I then discovered that she actually picked the pinks and the purples and the reds, but called them yellow. It turns out that the only colour Glynis knows to say is the colour yellow.
Ooh, no.
Nice. You like that one? That is very cool.
They're mine.
Is that your one?
Yeah.
like this one for your bed?
Yes.
When Dennis was 8, he had a very serious accident on his bicycle, and because of his injuries and the amount of care that he needed, he had to move into Orchard Hill. Dennis lived up at Orchard Hill for a period of about 35 years. But Orchard Hill people tended to be kind of parked in front of the TV, and they didn't really seem to do a lot to me. But now that people have got their own flats and their individual support, they seem to do an awful lot more. You know, they get a chance to actually be out and about and be part of the community much more. He goes out to the Victoria and Albert Museum on an art group on Wednesday, along with Jeanette, who lives here with him, and he gets to meet lots and lots of people there. But he's very much a people person. He loves getting out and about and meeting people. I'd say he goes out 5 times more than he used to, in terms of actually getting out and about into the community at large. He has a much greater opportunity to do that now.
When I get ready to go to the bank, I make sure my purse and my trolley. When I go to the bank, I get my blue card out, and I show the people at the desk, and they ask me how much. I tell them, then I sign for it as well. I do that.
Lots of people at Orchard Hill were petrified of her coming here, even staff that had known her longer than me. This wasn't going to work for her. How would she cope with roads? She just blossomed. Her personality blossomed. Her abilities just all came out of themselves. And the day that our passport arrived was amazing, and she was so excited when she opened it and her photo, and she showed everybody, and she asked to put it in her handbag, and I said the words, "This is a really important document, we have to put it in a very safe place, we need to put it in your safe." And she went straight to where her safe is, but she actually opened the cupboard and pressed, she didn't know the combination, but she pressed buttons, and I almost cried, and just was absolutely in awe that none of us knew just that she was capable of all of that. I saw Glynis for the first time, I think, is a fair thing to say. Now I think it is her choices, and when she makes it clear what she wants or doesn't want, it's now listened to.
Yeah, I've done that one.
But now that Dennis has his own flat and he has a sofa bed, which was bought especially for the purpose of if his mum comes, she needs to, she can actually come and stay over. He's obviously very, very pleased to see her.
I like being here because I'm happy.